Hey, to prove it. Hey, to prove it.
Hey, well, who is you? Who is I? Who is me? Hey, what you mean? Oh, what you mean? But I mean, who the hell you tryna be? So, oh no, you nigga. So step the fuck back, partner. Oh no, you nigga. So step the fuck back, nigga. Who is you? Who is I? Who is me? Oh, what you mean? Hey, what you mean? What I mean? Who the hell you tryna be? I don't know you, nigga. Step the fuck back, partner. I don't know you, partner. Step the fuck back, partner. Who is I? Ask me. B.O.P. Yeah, that's me. 205 East Side. Today I'ma eat a goddamn. Who the hell them niggas tryna be? Imitating me, duplicate, tryna be me. Magnifying me, 'cause them suckers can't see me. Electric ass niggas stretch them out, let them find me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count them out. Me, them suckers wanna add G, but let me out the cage, too. Hey, in the car, let take a step back. Look, I'm staring in the eye, what them haters bad. Hey, but let me think about it for a minute. Put that thing up in their face and make a move. Well, who is you? Who is I? Who is me? Hey, what you mean? Oh, what you mean? But I mean, who the hell you tryna be? So, oh no, you nigga. So step the fuck back, partner. Oh no, you nigga. So step the fuck back, nigga. Who is you? Who is I? Who is me? Oh, what you mean? Hey, what you mean? What I mean? Who the hell you tryna be? I don't know you, nigga. Step the fuck back, partner. I don't know you, partner. Step the fuck back, partner. What you mean? What I mean? Who the hell you tryna be? Every time I'm looking over, seem like you be doing me. I'm a profit ass nigga. Yeah, I'm hoping dream team. Smell good, pines all when I'm fresh. I used to clean. Ain't no way in hell you stuntin' with them fake diesel jeans. Every time I jump fresh, you just cannot wait to see. Like a little groupie chick that I fucked around and be. Swag tight, ballin' hard like Miami breaking heat. Bitch, I'm riding. Who is that? And I might be red socket. Swag so fly that I think I'm in a stocking. Swag a chain hard, no wonder niggas be jocking. Swag so expensive, I put it up on high. Who is you? Who is I? Who is me? Hey, what you mean? Oh, what you mean? But I mean, who the hell you tryna be? So, oh no, you nigga. So step the fuck back, partner. Oh no, you nigga. So step the fuck back, nigga. Who is you? Who is I? Who is me? Oh, what you mean? Hey, what you mean? What I mean? Who the hell you tryna be? I don't know you, nigga. Step the fuck back, partner. I don't know you, partner. Step the fuck back, partner.
I'm a beast, real grand who I be. I represent the struggle, so I grind while you sleep. To pop a nigga bubble if he cause me any trouble. I carry shotguns, run plays, no other. Who am I? Who are you? Doesn't really even matter. As long as I go hard like a frozen gallbladder. Can't stand chip chatter, unless it's about cheddar. Money over matter, cause it matters. Fuck nigga, who is you? Who is I? Young, rich, fly guy, stack cheese, switch seats, sip, crispy, side, big shot, take flight. Every day of my life, crush whips on high, truck beat as I ride.
Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Optimus Grand, RD, and you already know the drill. It's the Refactor pack, man. Just showing you guys the variants of the builds that I've been running with Refactor. Beautiful, beautiful gear set, if you utilize it correctly. So this is the one I run, you know, the most, as far as I feel like, yeah, I'd be having some fun with this one, you know, when I'm just want to play by myself or whatever the case may be, I'm all by myself. So I'm running the capacitor for obvious reasons, stacking up on the weapon damage and the skill damage and the damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, all that jazz. From us, 74,000 worth of damage. The reason why we're running this is for in sync. Now you can run perfectly in sync with the test subject. I've tried that, but I just like the fire rate on the FAMAS, and it's PvE, man. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. TDI card for the skill tier if need be. That puts this build at 5 skill tiers, and you can still run around with your pistol because you do have some crit chance, crit damage. We can have some fun with that as well. I am running an extra skill damage piece right now. Supposed to be looking for a crit chance glove here to put me at 44, so I'd be 44, 111. So with a teammate procking up coyotes, that'll put me in the 50s. If when you're doing PvE, it does help out a little bit when you guys are looking at your buffs and what benefits you're getting. So I am running the chest piece and the backpack with this one, and this one was just personal, you know what I mean? So I did have the coyotes on to give me some extra heals when that green cloud drops on the ground, and some damage while I'm taking damage. And you also have a little bit of armor regen, and you have the incoming heals here, and then you have the incoming repairs from the mask. So this was the original idea behind the build. And then with the Picard rules, you stack up a skill tier and the weapon damage for the capacitor. And then I had one skill damage roll, I'm sorry, for the skills, just to add to the 25% that you get from the gear set. And you also do get some status effect, and I'm not running that here. I'm running Bertha and Buford. These are my two buddies. These things have been carrying me through the game for the longest. If you're by yourself, it's like having two other people with you. If you can get your skills to hit and your gun to hit at the same time, and your build to synergize with everything, it's just fun to play that way. All right, so that's the stats for that. That's the attributes that I'm running. 47%. Again, not that much, but when the gear set is doing its job, you got crit chance, crit damage. This is coming in. The heals is coming in. The skills are doing damage and kind of distracting the NPCs. It all just flows together nicely, and it's just a build to have fun with. All right, so that's just the pieces that I'm running on this variant, and this is the one that I personally run, and I like to run the most when I'm by myself, outside of the one with the coyotes on there. That one does a little more damage, and that one's all more red. But this one gives you that laugh to where you have all those heals coming back in. It almost feels like you're running like a full armor regen build sometimes. So that's the reason why I like this one. All right, so stay tuned for the other builds. I'm gonna go out, try to get them distracted. Y'all boys just do y'all damage. Let them seekers go. Do everything y'all was doing. You got the damage on, so anything, anybody that status effect or whatever, just make sure you take their ass out. I'm gonna try to get the foam on them. You got the LMG and I got on gunner, so we're stacked pretty good right now. Let's just run it the way we got it. Get the heals, get the heals. I don't understand why you're not getting the heals. I'm not jammed. It's at 16 charges, but it's not healing you. Nice. She's just putting in work like a motherfucker. Lighting them on fire. Pop the quick hit. Alright, let's focus this one back here. Oh, it's dead. Shit. Big coming down. I'm gonna light his ass on fire. I got their attention. Light him up. Going for that hook. Going for that hook. Finish him off. Finish him off. GG's, gang. GG's, gang. Next one. Dropping some heals for y'all. Stay the course. Stay the course. Dropping some heals for y'all. Get the cover. Get the cover. There you go. Got some heals coming for you, that man, to get you back right in a bit. Nice clear, gents. I'm gonna be posting this build too, bro. Alright, hope you're enjoying the build pack. So let's cover this variant really quickly. So with this one, I was thinking more for the group. Initially, I had the build on the gunner specialization. So I was, taking advantage of the armor and kill, all the extra incoming heals, all that beautifulness. So you can run whatever you want here. I am running the Iron Lung because my blue screen is on another character for another build that I was running. But the blue screen would make more sense here, just to help out the team more, jam them up, especially if you're going to run legendary content. But this is what I was using. So yeah, Banshee as a backup, 78,000 worth of damage, future perfection. Weapon kills grant 1 skill tier for 15 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Weapon kills at skill tier 6 grant overcharge for 15 seconds. So that's the reason why I'm running it. I only have 5 skill tiers, so if I do have an NPC low, I kill him with this, get another one low, kill him with this, and you proc overcharge for your skills. That gives them extra damage. I'm sure that with the extra damage increase, that's going to increase the heals that your teammates are getting from your Restore Hive. I am running Restore Hive on this one. So pretty much the idea behind it was for the Catharsis to be healing me up, to give me extra damage while I'm taking damage, for the gear set itself to, be doing its thing, giving me heals back, giving my teammates heals back, my skills just putting out damage, and the Hive is bringing in heals. So that's just the whole idea behind the build. I did have armor on kill here. And I just had put it back the way it was because I didn't save this build. I got way too many builds to save. I'm just that guy. At the end of the day, you can run repair skills, set it up however you want to, but I'm just showing you the foundation of how I had it because, again, I had it on the gunner specialization, and once you get a kill on the gunner specialization, you get armor on kill with a percentage. So with the mod, that would stack up, and then even if your skills get a kill on the gunner specialization, you also get armor as well. So I was just literally just having fun with a build like that, but I had to set it up this way seriously to show you guys that you can do legendary content with the refactor build. All right. On the chest piece, 13% protection from elites. I should have another max one somewhere. That's probably going to be the mod I'm going to be running on the mask now instead of armor on kill, because it's not going to be a necessity for real, but it's fun to get those heals coming back in. Skill damage on the Picaros, you get a little weapon damage there, and the skill tier. Knees, max armor, max skill damage. Glove, you already know the glove, and this is the build that I was running with the headshot, because you already know the headshot damage stacks with the iron lung, and that's just the thing that I've been doing. Whoopty whoopty whoop. So that's just how I've been running it. But at the end of the day, like I'm saying, the blue screen would probably be a better gun to run on this because of all of the benefits that you get once you have it stacked up. The backpack, skill tier, headshot damage. Still got to find a better one for this variant of the build. And a repair skill line. You know what I'm saying? So even if I want to, I can go repairs here instead of the armor on kill, and that would just increase this here. But the gear set does its thing, as you see in the footage. All right. So that's it for this variant. As far as the damage goes and weapon, it ain't all about that on this one. Just really so for the headshot damage, a little bit of damage to armor. The all weapon damage bonus on this one, 47%. The armor I didn't cover on the other one, but it's roughly around the same. 1.171, 1.2. One of them is 1.3. I have one that's 1.4. So it all depends on how much exotic components you have and how much you're willing to invest into a build like this. I did have some fun with a clan member earlier in the dark zone with this thing. I'm going to spend some more time with it in the dark zone, but you already know how the dark zone is. So that's it for this variant. Yeah, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned. So I hope you're enjoying the build pack so far. Here is the DPS variant that I've been running of the Refactor build. So I'm running Technician for the simple fact that this one I'm taking advantage of Flatline on my FAL as my primary weapon at 110 weapon damage with Flatline. So any post enemy will get amplified weapon damage by 15% to you. And after 4 kills, of course, that amplifies that automatically proc spot on the next one, but it doesn't really matter because you're running the Technician and you're running the link laser pointer on the weapon. Using the capacitor for obvious reasons as a backup here on this one, and coyotes. All right, so this not only just buffs you, it also buffs your group. It gives you extra crit chance, extra crit damage. If you're not familiar, from 0 to 15, it gives you 25% critical hit damage. And from 15 to 25 meters, you get 10% critical hit damage and 10% critical hit chance. And 25 meters and up, you get 25% critical hit chance. All right, so that's the benefit of running that. I'm running the chest piece with max crit chance and a max crit chance mod and a skill tier roll to it. So the Picaros with a skill tier, crit damage, and we also get another 10% weapon damage there. Fully explain everything in one sec. The knees, armor core, crit chance, and the glove holster. The glove skill tier with headshot damage. But I'm gonna look for one with critical hit damage. This one's for another build. All right, but that's just how I've been running it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You already know how it is. And then I got the TDI card as on the side to proc up an extra skill tier to give me a 5 if necessary. I can run around, have some fun with my pistol, boom, 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 according to what I'm doing. The backpack, armor core, max crit damage mod, and the reason why we're running the backpack and the chest piece, as I'm going to explain that now. The backpack gives you 80% max armor while you're at full armor and your skills are doing damage. All right, and the chest piece increase those heals from 10% and increases it to 20%. It also gives that to your allies as well. All right, so big advantage when you run the chest piece here, because those return heals, they go from 10% to 25%, and from 20% to 35%. So that's the benefits of running the chest piece, and that's just how I'm running the DPS variant of it. I'm trying to go quick, so I might be messing up because I don't want this video to be too long, but I wanted to pack it all in here to show you, what I've been testing on, what I've been working on, when I'm on the game. So 44 crit chance, 105 on the crit damage, 17, I'm sorry, no damage to armor here, 17% damage to health because that's just what's on the weapon, should be at 21%. The max weapon here is all weapon damage bonus is 62%. So it's not bad once you get the crit chance and the crit damage procced up. Even better if another teammate's running coyotes as well. You get the drift. The build could be fun to run according to how you do it. So that's it for this variant.